Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
I'm done. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
Marcelo on track. Marcelo on track.
Good morning. Good morning. Hit that like button. Welcome to the show, y'all. We are just getting started. Give me one hot second here.
How many Taco Bell stackers can we eat?
I think I'm gonna go for 12 this time. I think I could do about 15.
I think I can do about 23, just to make it even. Got the Taco Bell stackers in this bag. It's heavy too. It almost ripped. Here's my first one.
Here's my first.
All right, really quickly, is 23 an even number? I don't even understand any of these fat girl mathematics here. Fat girls do a different type of math. I'm learning.
I think I'm gonna go for 12 this time. I think I could do about 15.
I think I can do about 23, just to make it even. Got the Taco Bell.
Yeah, 23 just to make it even. What did she make even with 23 Taco Bell snack wraps or whatever those things are? Anyway, let's not. We listen and we don't judge.
How many Taco Bell stackers can we eat?
I think I'm gonna go for 12 this time. I think I could do about 15.
I think I can do about 23, just to make it even. Got the Taco Bell stackers in this bag. It's heavy too. It almost ripped. Here's my first one.
Here's my first one.
First one.
Second one.
This is my 15th one. 17th one.
This is my 13th one. I made it past 12, y'all. I'm done with the stackers and I'm moving on to burritos.
This is my last one. I don't think I can make it past 30. Nachos for a little break.
She took a snack break in between eating snack wraps. Like she was tired of the little taco product that Taco Bell gave her. And she said, you know what? I need to rest. I've had way too much of these taco thingies here. I got to slow down. Let me take a break. Let me eat these nachos instead. Nachos always pep me right back up when I'm in the middle of eating a bunch of taco products. Well, 23 plus a nacho makes it even, I guess, right? 23 plus one nacho order makes it even.
Slowing down back there?
Yep, I got you. After 17 stackers and 5 burritos. All right, my goal was what?
17 stackers and 5 burritos. I imagine a stacker, because I haven't really been to Taco Bell in a while. It was probably the last fast food item I crossed off my list. I like tacos. I do like tacos. Even those cheap Americanized tacos you get from Taco Bell, I enjoy those. But I had to, that's probably people meat too. So I don't really eat that stuff like I used to. So I don't even know what a stacker is. I imagine it's like a flat taco laid on top of another flat taco. It might even be a triple decker taco. And so you had like 15 of those and what?
Yep, I got you. After 17 stackers
17.
and 5 burritos.
And 5 burritos. All right, that is an even number though. 17 and 5 makes what, 24? That is an even number. Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls. Big girls, big girls, big girls, big girls.
All right, my goal was what, 23? I got 30. So I think that's an accomplishment.
Mine was 12. I got 14 stackers down, 3 quesadillas, and 10 tacos.
Wow.
My goal was 15 stackers, and I had 17 stackers, 5 burritos, some chips and cheese, and I ordered me a 12-pack of Cinnabon Delights.
And how many can you eat?
Can't eat none of them shits, bitch. My limit is 0. I have a 0 Taco Bell product limit. I can't. You win. You bitches beat me. I can't do it. Back in the day, maybe I would have had, I would have went 3 tacos with you because that's how many come in the meal. But y'all putting up numbers, bro. I can't. Y'all putting up big numbers. I can't do that type of big numbers. Can't compete with that shit. And shout out to Bandit in the chat. Bandit. And I think I saw your message. I followed you back. I think the you can probably send me a whatchamacallit if you have something to send me on X, right? But yeah, I did see that message yesterday, Bandit. I only know one white guy that married a black girl, and he's a nerd wigger, so he's an exception. Bandit, what if I were to tell you he's not an exception? What if I were to tell you that, according to what I've been calling beta theory, he is actually an archetypical model? What do I mean by beta theory? We're going to come back to this in a minute because I got a couple other videos, but obviously the show today is about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and loosely about that black girl he used to date. Her name not important. But here's what I have to say about beta theory. By and large, so-called Chad does not marry Keisha. As a general rule of thumb, when I see white men with black women, I don't see a lot of Chad type uber alpha male boss hog white boy niggas. I don't see that type with Keisha often. Ken loves Barbie. Always has. Always will. No matter how much Keisha's Ken gets to run through in the off season, Ken loves Barbie. And so, according to what I've observed in my lifetime, the rules of beta theory are rarely broken. Chad may dally. He may even dilly. He might dilly-dally with a bitch, but he not marrying Keisha. He just don't. It doesn't happen all that often. It's so minuscule, it almost doesn't exist, right? And I caution to say never, because, you know, in the grand span of human behavior, there's always that one guy breaking some kind of model. But as a rule of thumb, Ken loves Barbie, bro. Always has, always will. And nor should you be upset with Ken for loving Barbie. You got to deal with what you got, nigga. This is what you got to deal with. Don't worry about Ken and Barbie. Worry about this shit.
Now, call me crazy if you want, but I'm a recovering thug addict, okay? And it is very hard to stop doing something cold turkey that you've become addicted to, right? So I no longer date thugs. I'm dating squares now. So when you're talking to me, do me a favor and put a little bass in your voice. Like, be mean. Not mean for real, but mean just to please me in the moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need you to sound real.
Sugar Bum, ex what? You say your ex is a 6'3" Russian. Ex what? Ex-husband?
Really assertive, like you mean it. Like role play a little bit. Now, don't go upside my head, but say things like, let's say you tell me to do something and I don't do it as fast. Be like, what I say? Tell me to shut the tell me to go sit down somewhere. Like, when you say something to me, pretend like, you feel me? Because I be having withdrawals and I be like, he's too nice. And another thing, like, I know that you like to dress nice and wear these dry fit shirts. Can you put on a black hoodie? Can you sag your pants a little bit? I know you like to smell good, but can you spray the smell of a black and mild every now and then? I just need a whiff. At least put on some gray sweats and a white tee.
You know what, Sid? That is a great concept right there. That is a great framing of it. Black women are storm chasers, bro. You know those white people, like in the movie Twister, they literally follow tornadoes. Black women are basically storm chasers, bro. That is crazy.
Some Air Maxes.
Sugar Bomb, I'm curious though. Your ex what? The Russian guy is an ex what? An ex-husband or an ex-white guy that used to fuck you?
Tell me you got to bust a few moves or make a few plays. Something. These are just things that I need as a recovering thug addict. And if that is just way too much to ask, I may ask you for a hall pass to go hit a few corners with my homie, because that is the only way I'm going to scratch that itch. Let me just call one of my homies and take a ride with him, hit a few corners.
Sugar Bum, your 6'3" Russian ex-boyfriend confirms beta theory, motherfucker. What the hell is what do you think I'm talking about? You think I just rolled up out of bed with random thoughts about random shit? No, I be watching. I be studying. I know things. Beta theory is undefeated. It's like a 98% success rate with beta theory.
Make a few plays, and then I'll be back, and I'm all yours. No? And one last thing. Can you turn your music up when you play it? Turn it up, turn the bass up. If not, we're going to get at least 412s, okay? Because I can't do these stock speakers anymore. I know some Migos who got a shop. I can call them up. They'll hook you up with 412s, 215s, whatever you want. Another subwoofer, a new amp, something. But the stock speakers, we got to get those out of there.
Now, here's the problem for the quote nerdy niggas that black girls lie about liking. They may, in fact, be attracted to some of those qualities, right? They may actually have some level of draw to his quiet, studious nature. You know, there may be something there, but there's a more powerful draw in the opposite direction, and that's the problem. She only liked you a little bit.
You got to get him out. So I say all that to say, as a recovering thug addict, if I ask you to do any of the things that you have heard in this video, please do it, brother. Please help me. Help.
Remember, she's always recovering, but never fully recovered. You see her scratching that arm? That itch doesn't just go away, bro. That itch, she's really trying to scratch her soul right now. That itch don't go
As
away.
a recovering thug addict, if I ask you to do any of the things that you have heard in this video, please do it, brother. Please help me. Help me scratch this itch. Going cold turkey when you have been addicted to anything can be very hard. So please cut me a break. Stop enunciating all your words so perfectly. Just need you to look a little rough, a little rugged, like you've been trapping all day or something, like you've been busting a few moves. Go to the bank, pull out a wad. When you come home, throw that wad on the dresser, along with a lighter and possibly some other things that a thug would have in his pocket. You're going to have to get your acting skills on. Put some basil in a baggie. I beg of thee. Tie that thing up.
Now she wants you to cosplay a gangster nigga. What are you supposed to do with that? And look, this is why long time ago, the great philosopher trio, Bell, Biv DeVoe, they had a famous screed at one point. Never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison. Shout out to the great philosopher trio, Bell, Biv DeVoe. That was an amazing screed that was tattooed on my young mind. She presents well, right? She doesn't look extra ratchet. I mean, you might forgive a little arm tattoo, but deep down in her heart is a nigga that look like DMX, bro. And you can't compete with that nigga.
Pull out a wad. When you come home, throw that wad on the dresser, along with a lighter and possibly some other things that a thug would have in his pocket. You're going to have to get your acting skills on. Put some basil in a baggie. I beg of thee. Tie that thing up. Throw it on the dresser. Let me see it, please. Thank you.
No, you girls like role play, Sugar Bum. It's the girls who like all the theatrical shit. The very idea of romance is niggas doing extra shit just to please the female ego. Women have no concept of romance to please the male ego. You can just get straight on your knees and it's as romantic as we ever need it to be.
Well, I dropped a video yesterday saying how my 10-year-old son love white women, right? And a lot of y'all keep on saying, but he 10 years old, how he dating a white woman? He 10 years old. I say he in love with white women. I never say he was dating them. Even if he was dating them, what the hell y'all gonna do about it? I was in my first real relationship at the age of 9. I started clapping cheeks at the age of 10 or 11. So what? Then y'all trying to make me feel like I'm a bad parent because of this this comment right here. Not really. He's not around black girls. His father has isolated him from blackness. That's weird. Bitch, first of all, when I move, I look for a better environment for my kids. I don't want my kids goddamn in the hood hearing gunshots all goddamn day. So that's why we don't live around a lot of black people or black women. It's because we live in the suburbs. That's what's wrong with y'all. A lot of y'all just slow up here. Let me just tell y'all this. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to bring a white woman home because this is what they told me. I can't bring a white woman through the door. Okay, cool. Your rules, your house, cool. But as I got older,
Mama told you that. I know for a fact your mama told you that. Your daddy probably wouldn't care.
And start maturing, I realized can't nobody tell me who to love and what color to love. Because at the end of the day, I'm my own man. I'm my own person. Can't nobody dictate how I live my life. Ain't nobody else gonna run my life. I got control over my life. If you don't like what I like, you ain't gotta be in my life. Whether you my mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, family member, don't matter. If you don't like what I like, bye. And for the people that keep saying, if my daughter or son bring home a white person, I promise you, I feel like I failed them as a parent. What do they even supposed to mean? How you fail your child when you try to control their life and their relationships. That's when you fail as a parent. Your child get to stealing, robbing, selling drugs, and all that. That's when you fail your child. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Just because your child like what they like, don't mean you fail them. Just because your child like what they like, that don't mean you fail them. You gonna take your anger out on your child because they like a white woman. What?
When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven.
Now, I know I have a habit of saying shocking, untoward, disgruntled things here. But when I tell you that black love looks kind of gay, this is what I mean. This is, you watch this. All right, let me cut that copyrighted music off. This is him giving his homie a wedding ring. And as a woman receiving the wedding ring, her response, fist bump. Now, I'm not just gonna pick on her because he kind of crazy too. All right. First of all, the fact that you even want to get married, that's hilarious in and of itself today. But you do you. You do you. I wish you the best, right? Now, you didn't make it a big thing. You just like, hey, let me get this nigga this ring. Nigga been wanting this ring all this time. Here, let me get this nigga this ring. So here, boom, put it on the table. Here, nigga, got your ring. And then the female nigga over there like, oh, what's this? Oh, nigga finally got me the ring. Let me put the ring on. That's what's up, nigga. Fist bump, homie. Black love be so gay. I'm gonna need you to appreciate it. I'm gonna need you to like, clap. Ooh, I'm gonna need you to do something girly. Right? They do the homemade. They probably do a chest bump when they get up. They don't even hug for real. Shit looks so creepy. Like, nah, you marrying your homie. Don't understand. Does not compute. Shit look crazy to me. Anyway, I think it's about time to talk about interracial dating. there is a reason why interracial dating for Black women is like a special bar. It seems to confirm like a win against so much opposition.
We need to bring back being ghetto. Because in my many years of being a Black girl, being palatable does absolutely nothing for you. And the more I get older, the more I realize it's okay to be crazy. It's okay to raise your tone. If I'm the ghetto, angry, crazy Black girl that always has an issue with everything, so be it. That's me. I love that. We need to.
And so for a woman like her, or women like her with that sort of just chest out, I don't care, you know, I don't need no man type of attitude, for that to also attract a white man, it does come across as some type of win for a lot of Black women. And not only that, let me pull up one other thing, because you know what, before we even get into all of that, there's something else. There's another reputational issue that Black women have going on with them. Yeah, shout out to Sugar Bum. Evil bitches rise up. Evil bitches have risen up, for better or worse.
Good right? Women are dead. Evil bitches rise up.
Now, I can't remember the names of these two people, but this man and this woman are now expecting a baby. You'll never guess how this man and woman met. You see these pictures at the bottom? He is a defendant on trial, a part of the YSL, Young Thug criminal enterprise, and she is his defense attorney. So the Black lawyer Keisha falls in love and has a baby with the Black thug, thus completing nature's perfect Negro circle.
To bring back.
Oh, wrong video. Hold up.
Imagine you send your daughter to college, put her through law school. Watch her earn her degree and become a law practicing attorney. Attorney at law. Imagine you working hard to send your child to school, put them through law school. You so proud. Oh my God, my child's an attorney, a lawyer. Just for your child to turn around and have her first child with one of the fucking defendants on a RICO fucking case she was trying in the damn court of law. You fucking imagine? You fucking imagine. Yo, you bitches are crazy. This is a new low. You went to that damn courthouse to be an attorney. Attorney at law. A member of the court, and you end up leaving out with a boyfriend, one of the defendants, not even the court officer, girl, the defendant of a RICO case, and then you let him breed you? Hey, my God today.
Do I even have to add anything to that? I mean, everybody can see what goes on, bro. Everybody can just quietly nod our head or lower our heads rather, and just let it pass, because we all know there's nothing you can do. They're free, they're off the hook, they are unstoppable, and so that's what they're gonna do. Let's see, we were talking about interracial dating, so I want to move on. One other thing before we get to this. Apparently there's a show out called Love Island. Any ladies in the chat familiar with this Love Island drama that's going on? Carmen, Sugar Bum. I know Sugar Bum knows all about the Love Island interracial dating scandals. Well, drama. It's not a scandal, it's a drama. Apparently a Black girl has landed what appears to be a Chad.
But attraction was there.
I know it's your show.
Me being from the deep.
Sugar Bum. You tell me, how did I know that was your show? Out of all the women that I know frequent this channel, I knew for a fact it would be you specifically. How did I know?
Deep South and being from Alabama, like, with very traditional values. And
Yes.
if you get what I mean.
Totally.
Although I liked what I saw, I didn't really know if Nick liked what he saw. You get what I'm saying? And
Totally.
some guys that don't look like me, they don't mind being physical with you, but actually valuing you as a woman,
Totally.
actually taking it to the next level and being in a relationship with you. And
Now, she is describing from her side of the gate as a female in the dating market, she is describing going up against beta theory. Every time she goes out into the sexual marketplace, she is putting her vagina against beta theory.
like what he saw. You get what I'm saying?
Totally.
And some guys that don't look like me, they don't mind being physical with you, but actually valuing you as a woman,
Totally.
actually taking it to the next level and being in a relationship with you and marrying you is something totally different.
Totally.
You know, so dating outside of my race have always scared me because it's like, am I a fetish to you? Are you fetishizing me? Like, I never know. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, I would have never.
I'm
Yeah, he will smash because guys will do that. Guys will do that. It is what it is. But when he got you bent over and he's got his hand all the way up in your weave and he got you saying all kind of white boy stuff and calling him master, just remember, Ken loves Barbie.
so like finicky when it comes to that. So it's like, you know what? Let me see if you truly value me. Show me that you really want to be with somebody like me. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So like, I don't know. It's always kind of iffy. Like, I knew he would always pick me for challenges. Any chance Nick ever got to kiss me, he took that chance. But then it played into like the physical part. Like, do you just physically like get in tune with me?
Right.
Or do you really want to get in? The whole time he was studying me from afar. But attraction was there on both sides. But me being from the deep, deep South and being from Alabama, like, with very traditional values. But seeing me really see men yearning for women in this day and age. And then with him being a fair-skinned male and I'm a dark-skinned female, but seeing me being loved out loud resonated with a lot of people in my community. It's like, oh, this is beautiful. Like,
She wants to be yearned by. She wants to be yearned for by a white man.
him being
You see that? You see that white face and that square jaw and those really thin hair follicles? She wants him to yearn for your love. Now, y'all know me. I like to get technical with shit. I like to get surgical with it. What is yearning? Yearn, verb, desire strongly or persistently. Have a desire for something or someone who is not present. Have affection for, feel tenderness to. The meaning of yearn is to long persistently, wistfully, or sadly. So she would like for square-jawed Nordic guy to yearn for her.
a fair-skinned male and I'm a dark-skinned female, but seeing me being loved out loud resonated with a lot of people in my community. It's like, oh, this is beautiful.
No sugar bum. No sugar bum. See, women want to be loved by their man. But there's a weird kink with black women who want to be yearned for by a white man in particular. And so a woman wanting to be loved is no special thing. It is literally how that goes, right? But black women wanting to be yearned for by a white man, well, it's a psychological oddity we like to talk about.
like
Yeah.
dark skinned black woman being yearned for and loved out loud by someone that looks like Nick. It's like, this is beautiful. Like,
Right. Why does that make it special that you're so dark and he's so light and he still yearns for you? Are you implying that when you are that dark, you don't feel yearned for? Have you never felt yearning from a black man? Has a nigga never yearned for you? And I'm sure she's not a bad looking woman. I'm sure, you know, there's a bunch of black men all in her history who have done nothing but yearned for her. But see, nigga yearning isn't as cold as the white man's yearning. She needs to be yearned for by a white man in particular. The white man's yearning is just yearnier.
It's like, oh, this is beautiful. Like, dark skinned black woman being yearned for and loved out loud by someone that looks like Nick. It's like, this is beautiful. Like, this is like healing the world in a sense, because you don't see this often.
You understand what we're doing here? When a white man, when a fully Nordic, Germanic, Teutonic nigga white man yearns for a dark-skinned type 4C black woman, it's called healing the world. When the Teutonic yearns for the ebony, they think the world is healing. Do you understand the mental depths that we are plumbing right now? From her, in her mind, when the Teutonic truly begins to yearn for the ebony, the world is now healing. As if her dark melanated vagina has some mythical healing capacity that can only be unlocked by the white man's dick and yearning.
Seeing me being loved out loud resonated with a lot of people in my community. It's like, oh, this is beautiful. Like, dark skinned black woman being yearned for and loved out loud by someone that looks like Nick. It's like, this is beautiful. Like, this is like healing the world in a sense, because you don't see this often, especially not in real time.
Before you went out,
she truly believes that this guy, this white man's dick, combined with the power of her black pussy, if he could just begin the yearning ritual, they can heal the world. Do you understand the mental illness of it all? Healing the world. His dick and yearning plus her melanated vagina, that's how you heal the world.
Age. And then with him being a fair-skinned male and I'm a dark-skinned female, but seeing me being loved out loud resonated with a lot of people in my community. It's like, oh, this is beautiful. Like, dark-skinned black woman being yearned for and loved out loud by someone that looks like Nick. It's like, this is beautiful. Like, this is like healing the world in a sense.
Yeah, yes, no, 24 birds. You are not wrong. We are annoyed by how much she is jonesing for white dudes, because it is just, why does she think that a white man yearning for her will heal the world? I know maybe I'm being petty, 24, but why do you think that she believes a white man's yearning can heal the world? Why do you think she believes that? Because I will acknowledge my pettiness and my shallowness. I think I heard a word being used the other day. I am very pedestrian. I will acknowledge all of my pedestrian, shallow, petty ways, but I'm just curious, 24, why does she think the white man's yearning can heal the world? Some people say it's because white dick is magical. I don't know. I would never know such magic. I am not a student of any of these I don't do dark magic or white magic. I'm not into none of that shit. That's That's something between you and your black girlfriend, bro. You're gonna have to figure that out amongst yourselves. But geez, Lord have mercy. I don't think I read any super chats, man. Shout out to Dolomite with the $2 super chat. Starting to show off early. The pregame super chat. Hoes mad in the house, bro.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology when my life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
And then shout out to my man Frank with the $2 super chat. The white man's ice is colder. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like some white man yearning, I guess, bro. As straight black men, we will never know the power of a white man's yearning.
Can I ask how you define your relationship now?
As in labels?
Yeah, if you use them.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm checking your temp this time.
Oh my goodness. No, because the way you
Sorry.
explained it like yesterday was beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, we're not girlfriend boyfriend yet, but it's like this thing that we've been building up.
Kid loves Barbie. Don't you ever fucking forget. All right? I just want you to remember that shit. No labels. I'm just hitting this beautiful black woman.
Can I ask how you define your relationship now?
As in labels?
Yeah, if you use them.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm checking your temp this time.
Oh my goodness. No, because the way you
Sorry.
explained it like yesterday was beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, we're not girlfriend boyfriend yet, but it's like this thing that we've been building over time. Like I said, we've been together for 3 weeks, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like there's 3-4 weeks, it's like we've been to Greece together, we've been working, shooting model shoots together and supporting each other, and it's just fun to be doing like life together. Like
Yeah.
I would hate to come out of the villa.
She's just fun. She's just fun. And everybody likes fun, but Ken loves Barbie.
And be feeling like lonely and feeling like I have to deal with all this shit by myself. But with Alandria, it's like we're just such strong support systems for each other, and like whether or not you want to call that girlfriend or boyfriend, I call that like a strong relationship. So
Can I ask how you define your relationship now?
So yeah, like I was saying, Ken loves Barbie. And that's just how it is. It is what it is, though. Men want to have fun. I like fun. I be having fun. Some of these girls are fun. But Ken loves Barbie. And now Travis Kelce is marrying Taylor Swift. And the girls are having a moment right now. I got to tell you, the girls are having a time. The girls have always been kind of having a time with the whole Taylor Swift thing. But it's not really looking good. It's not looking good. First off, your girl Kayla Nicole, she released a Black Girl Be Strong poem like right after the announcement of the wedding. She dropped this video basically telling Black girls to be strong. You gotta stay strong out here. I know these white men are just going all racist, marrying white women, and that kind of it bothers people. I know it doesn't give you the hope that you were looking for, watching all these racist white men marry white women. It just doesn't give you the inspiration that you deserve as a strong Black woman. And shout out to Chocolate Bunny. Thank you so much. Chocolate Bunny gifting 1 church membership. Whoever the new member is, welcome to the church. Please take your seat in the front row.
Get it again. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
And so here's Kayla Nicole after the announcement of Ken and Barbie's wedding, telling Black girls to be strong.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value. They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken.
You know what? You know what, Kayla? I think that's actually very insightful. People don't protect what they don't value. Now, whether or not you want to raise your value in a person's eyes, that's a whole other conversation. But let's start with that grain, that kernel of truth. People don't protect what they don't value. In fact, the level of protection over a thing would denote the level of value over a thing. Like when something is behind glass and laser beams and a steel cage, you imagine it's worth billions and billions of millions and millions of dollars, right? But if something is just walking around all free balling, titties flopping in the wind, probably not that valuable.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value. They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken, and in the same breath tell you that you're not enough.
Yeah, you're not enough of the other qualities, all right? We don't want more of the provocative, outspoken boisterousness. No, we don't want that. You're not enough feminine. You're not enough peace. You're not enough calm. You're not enough of a muse. Whatever happened to being a muse, you know? Just my inspiration.
Not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your Blackness, you should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But Black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere. Your value is deep within your heart, the way you love, the way you give. Your value is in your resilience.
You know what, Sugar Bum? I too am sure that Kayla has options. The irony is none of these options are going to inspire Black girl magic poetry. She does have options, a lot of options, and she is not going to write any Black girl poems about none of her options. She's only going to do that for Chad. Only Chad inspires her creative juices right now. That is what's happening. Chad has her creative juices going. None of her options have gotten her pen flowing.
Your willingness to forgive. The way you protect what means most to you, even if it hurts you along the way. And the way you stand up for what means most to you, even though they may not ever do the same.
Laughing Dog says, it's weird that just because Travis Kelce happens to date a Black chick once, now all of a sudden Black women have some kind of possessive claim to him like they have over Black men. Well, you heard it a minute ago, didn't you? Black women think that white dick heals the world. The combination of white dick and yearning heals the world. And so, I mean, don't these bitches look like they need to be healed though? When you think about it, don't a lot of them kind of look like they need to be healed? I mean, they are cursed by something. And so to the afflicted, you can't fault them for searching out healing, right? Now, the fact that you think the white man's dick is healing, that's a whole other conversation, but they need to be healed, and they think the white man's dick has medicine in it. That's really what they think. They think the white man's dick is full of medicine and magic and yearning.
But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power.
You have voices in your head? Did she just low-key acknowledge the high representation of mental illness in Black women? They have
silence
voices.
The noise and the self-silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated.
The voices within. That's interesting because, we were talking about this idea of an internal monologue. Whereas, like, I have an internal monologue, right? I speak internally to myself, right? But there's only one voice in there, and that's mine. There's only one voice in there, and that's my voice, right? I don't know what you mean by the voices within. Like, who else are you talking to in there?
And I can't shut up. I wish I could. I really wish I could shut the fuck up, but I can't.
Weighted narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud. But Black girl, your God is louder, and your tribe is stronger. Your blood runs deeper and is filled with strength. And when you finally find the strength to speak your truth, it is your voice that will help heal. Because Black girl, let me tell you, you're not in this alone.
And it's so funny. Imagine, shout out to Austin Alice in the chat. This just got me thinking. Imagine being a white girl, watching all the Black girls crash out because the white boy don't want to fuck them no more. Yeah, well, welcome to being a white girl. Like, Jesus Christ, get over that shit. Like, it really hurts you this much that he not fucking you no more? Oh my God. I know, Alice. It just occurred to me. Imagine what the white girls must think right now. White girls just looking at y'all like just so disgusted right now.
Make it stop. Make the hurt stop, please. Like,
white girls looking at these bitches like, y'all are just bad for the brand, okay? The whole brand of womanhood. Y'all just making us all take a big L right now. White girls are not happy with all this Black girl magic that's going on behind Travis Kelce. I think you need to understand, white girls do not appreciate y'all putting all this gloss on white men. White women have done a lot of work, both visible and invisible, to take white men down a peg. And here go Black women, extra heavy, thick gloss, bro. The glaze, extra thick glaze. You know how hard white women have worked to take white men down a peg? And here you go. Unstoppable amounts of glaze. Because a white man used to bone a Black girl.
Travis Kelce's PR managers allegedly claimed that they basically wanted to turn him into a household name, into a billionaire. And so both of those PR managers allegedly are Black men. So you have Black men to thank for the fact that he had to.
Did you catch that? Hold on, run that back here. This is allegedly, rumor has it that it's the nigga fault. Shout out to 24 Birds with the $5 super chat. Did Trav and Tay get married though? I thought they just got engaged. No, they got pregnant. They're gonna have that baby before they had that wedding. Cause doing it the black way, tradition and shit. Shout out to 24 Birds with that $5 super chat though.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come.
Give me the money. Give me the money, but I was cute. Give me the money.
So allegedly, 2 black men are responsible for guiding Travis Kelce into the arms of Taylor Swift.
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Travis Kelce's PR managers allegedly claimed that they basically wanted to turn him into a household name, into a billionaire. And so both of those PR managers allegedly are black men. So you have black men to thank for the fact that he had to break up with his black girlfriend. You have black men to thank because they pushed and perpetuated this narrative that you cannot advance in life and reach the next level if you have a black woman on your arm.
So allegedly, according to this woman, 2 black men, they sat Travis down, probably in like their office and corporate office, or maybe they went out to lunch. They were at one of those outdoor cafes somewhere, and they were explaining it. Well, actually, you wouldn't have that conversation in public. You would have that behind closed doors. So yeah, they're in the office somewhere, and it's like, look, Travis, I got to just explain it to you. I know you were raised all liberal and you don't believe in color and all that stuff. Listen, I got you. And I'm not saying Kayla is the bad woman. Kayla's perfectly fine. I have nothing wrong with Kayla. But here's the thing, Travis. All right, as a black man, this is something I understand, and I think you need to understand this as a black man. If you really want to hit that next level in life, black man to white man, you have to get a white woman. I mean, you don't necessarily have to get a white woman, but if you want to hit that next level, you can't have a black woman. And so the white woman is just the obvious next best choice, right? But Travis, I mean, listen, we've run the numbers. It's a pretty consistent pattern here. It's like a 98% success rate. If you want to reach that next level, I mean, because you're a star, you're a big star. And for a lot of guys, you can't really get any bigger than you are right now. You hear me, Trav? But you say you want to be bigger, and I want you to be bigger. I want you to have everything you want. But you can't want black women. I feel like that's a real conversation that was had. I think that's a conversation that gets held on college campuses with the really, really hot rising prospects.
Think for the fact that he had to break up with his black girlfriend. You have black men to thank because they pushed and perpetuated this narrative that you cannot advance in life and reach the next level if you have a black woman on your arm. You have 2 black men to thank for the fact that his ex-girlfriend had to accept probably one of the harshest truths there is, and that is a white man will always go back to his racist roots, whether it's for a check, whether it's for fame.
Ken loves Barbie. Why does that have to be racism, though? Is white love racism? To ask the question is to answer it, right? But it's a hilarious point of view. And technically, I could actually make the argument that from a certain standpoint, a lot of people would argue that white love is racist. That's why there is all this media propaganda for white people to date out and for white people to be supportive of all these other non-white people, right? Because they want you to do anything but fall in love and have white babies. because white love produces more white people, which produces more white supremacy. Therefore, ipso facto, white love is racist.
which he already had both. Um, it's so easy to convince him to go back to his racist roots.
If a white man is not sexually attracted to a black woman, is that considered segregation in modern America? And therefore we should like do something about it? Because we're not a segregated country anymore. We stopped doing segregation, right? So if a white man says no black women can sit on this dick, does that count as segregation? Like if a white guy got a tattoo on his lower stomach that said no niggas, does that count as segregation? I'm just spitballing here. I'm just trying to see where the lines are. It's hard to tell where the lines are sometimes. I'm curious. If a white guy will have sex with but will never marry a black woman, does that count as a form of neo-segregation? Is Travis Kelce practicing a modern form of neo-segregation? No Negro wives? Is that what this is? Is he actually practicing a neo form of racism now? Is this neo racism? If you're a white man and you do not have sex with black women, do you get put on some type of racist watch list right now?
So much that he sat back and said and did nothing when his fans and Taylor Swift fans were so racist and vile towards her. And I want y'all to remember that it's two black men who caused her that pain. I need y'all to keep that in mind. It's two black men who encouraged Travis Kelce to put a black woman through such unimaginable pain.
I just love how no matter what the alleged crime is in America, two black men are almost always the likely suspects, bro. It's crazy how that works out. Statistically speaking, no matter what crime you can name, you can probably get two black men as the likely suspects, bro.
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
No matter what crime it is, bro, it's always two black men as the suspect. We don't even know what they look like. Was it a light-skinned nigga and a dark-skinned nigga? Was it a skinny nigga and a fat nigga? We don't even know. We don't even know. We just know it was two niggas.
Having to accept that the man she thought she knew never existed. He was always racist. It's not hard to radicalize white people and turn them into racists. Um, even if all you're offering them are the things that they already had.
I mean, how hard is it to get a white man to fall in love with a skinny blonde white girl who also has $1 billion laying around? I mean, does it really take that much convincing? Like, did you have to twist Travis's arm? Did you have to threaten his mom or something like that? How hard is it to get a white guy to fall in love with a skinny blonde white woman? Like, really? This is not building a rocket ship. This isn't like the African space Force, right? We're not doing impossible calculations over here. This is some riding a bicycle type shit.
Or to radicalize white people and turn them into racists. Um, even if all you're offering them are the things that they already had, like money and fame.
White man marries black woman. I'm sorry, white man marries white woman. It's black men's fault. Unbelievable, I know.
Listen, I am so happy for Taylor Swift and her engagement. She deserves love. All the heartbreak and breakups she's been through over the past decades, she deserves her fairy tale ending. But Travis fucking Kelsey, I'm side eyeing him. You know what I mean? Because his dating history. What do you mean? You've dated nothing but women of color and black women, and then somehow you switched up your persona, and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift. Something is not sitting right with me and that man. Happy for Taylor Swift though, but Travis fuck.
Hey, listen, Alice. You know, shout out to awesome Alice here. You know, I don't think I've noticed any other of the white female audience in the chat today, but Alice, I think, you know, we all love diversity, right? Let's just throw that out there. Shout out to diversity, but I think white women are just giggling like they're about to puncture a lung right now. They're giggling so hard at black women tripping over Travis Kelsey, because for all the shit that black women talk about white women, Ken loves Barbie and he always will, and you can never do anything about that. Oh my god, it's just so delicious. Like the amount of butthurt because you can't get over that simple fact that Ken just loves Barbie. He was made for Barbie. He was literally built and designed. He was genetically modified by and for her specifically. You can't fuck with that shit.
Nothing but women of color and black women, and then somehow you switched up your persona, and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift. Something is not sitting right with me and that man.
Yeah, he was never yours. It was just your turn. Oh shit, I'm over you niggas. I can't stand you niggas right now. He was never yours. It was just your turn, Keisha.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.
Oh my god. Y'all is killing me right now. Shout out to hold on. What was that other one? Shout out to Lasers with the $2 super chat. Hit that like button, y'all, man. Hit that like button. The crash out is so glorious. I can't believe they crashing out this hard right now.
Nigga, please.
Serious.
Shout out to white women. White women are doing a quiet victory lap. When I go outside today, I guarantee I'm going to see white women jogging with a little bit of extra pep in their step, a little bit more bounce in the titties. You having a moment right now, white women. I see y'all. I see y'all shine.
Happy for Taylor Swift though, but Travis fucking Kelsey, he doesn't seem like a sincere person. There's something, cause what do you mean? The last few women you dated were brown. I don't know. The pattern's weird. The pattern's weird.
That's right, Alice. Travis went home to his white queen. They are empire building. Travis trying to get that generational wealth thing going. Keisha don't really know it. They talk about it, but they don't know how to do it.
Walking rant. Why did the machine pick Travis Kelsey to usher in a new wave of conservatism in music, fashion, football, and relationships? I've been in entertainment a long time, and don't get it twisted. He was specifically chosen to usher in this new wave. But why him, you ask? I think they're trying to show white people that no matter how far you go from conservatism, how far you go from the family, you can always come back home. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal or a leftist or maybe you...
Yeah. You can always come home, Travis. That you can, and you know what? They even got a song for you, Travis. I'm on my way. I'm on my way home, sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way. Just let me be home, sweet home. That boy that went home. That white man done went home. Sweet home, Alabama. Where our skies are always blue. That nigga that went sweet home, Alabama.
Dated a black woman. We will take you back. He is honestly the perfect poster boy. He's been playing that wigger role since college. That's a long time to get into a character and really refine it. And refined it so well that all he really dated were sisters. That's commitment to the role. Once he was tired of that role.
Look, collectively, black women feel used. Like, oh, so you was a wigger when you was all in this pussy, but as soon as you get around Kelsey, you're Travis. Oh, I get it now. You was my wigger last week, but now I'm Travis again. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you did there. Travis Kelsey going home is an act of white racism.
Walking rant. Why did the machine pick Travis Kelsey to usher in a new wave of conservatism in music, fashion, football, and relationships? I've been in entertainment a long time, and don't get it twisted. He was specifically chosen to usher in this new wave. But why him, you ask?
Now they think it's a conspiracy now. It's some kind of Travis Kelsey Hollywood conspiracy. You really think Hollywood wants to bring white people back? Is that what you think Hollywood wants to do? You think Hollywood suddenly loves white people now?
I think they're trying to show white people that no matter how far you go from conservatism, how far you go from the family, you can always come back home. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal or a leftist or maybe you dated a black woman. We will take you back. He is honestly the perfect poster boy. He's been playing that wigger role since college. That's a long time to get into a character and really refine it. And refined it so well that all he really dated were sisters. That's commitment to the role. Once he was tired of that role, once he wanted to get himself to a higher level, and a higher level in entertainment is elite circles. You get certain roles, invited to certain rooms that other people aren't invited to. People talk about stuff with the Illuminati all the time. And for those of you who aren't in entertainment and you're like, that stuff ain't true, showing his redemption story from being a hooligan, somebody who associated with those thugs, to now a state trooper. It's almost like when people say, I have now found Christ. So all of my horrible, terrible sins.
Is he police too? Wait a minute. He broke up with a black girl. He's engaged to a white woman, and he's police now? Oh, nah, this is definitely racism. This is definitely a racist conspiracy.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
First Sydney Sweeney, now Travis. I'm telling you.
Sins, including beating up my wife and murder, have now been forgiven. And everyone goes, oh, yes, you are born again. Travis Kelsey essentially has been born again. And that they hooked him up.
Travis Kelsey has been born again into whiteness. Praise white Jesus.
Make it stop. Make the hurt stop, please. Like,
you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
We're the whites. Nobody ever cares if bad things happen to us anymore.
When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven.
May you be baptized in the waters of white Becky. Nigga went home.
Murder have now been forgiven. And everyone goes, oh, yes, you are born again. Travis Kelsey essentially has been born again. And
the power of white Becky's cooch. I bet half you niggas didn't even know that certain Beckys have effectively a baptismal coochie. Yeah, it's a thing. It's like some occult stuff. I don't know if you guys are ready for the baptismal coochie thing, because like it'll totally ruin the nature and direction in my channel if I start explaining all the sex magic to y'all. But yeah, yes, some women, a high percentage of redheads actually, some white women have what is effectively baptismal coochie. Yeah, look it up. Holy grails and shit. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. Keeping 100 know what I'm talking about. He just not. He knows more than he tells, so he knows niggas not ready for that high level coochnology. But yeah, yes. This is the real reason why a lot of black men actually hop the fence and chase white women, because eventually they get on like it's like the fountain of youth. They're trying to find the baptismal coochie. And that is why Keisha is ultimately jealous, because don't nobody want to be baptized in Coochie's waters. Keisha's waters don't baptize nobody.
Now, a state trooper. It's almost like when people say, I have now found Christ. So all of my horrible, terrible sins, including beating up my wife and murder, have now been forgiven. And everyone goes, oh, yes, you are born again. Travis Kelce essentially has been born again. And that they hooked him up with the Virgin Mary, Taylor Swift, because she clearly is that in American society. She can do no wrong. And it doesn't matter what dirty deed she done in her past either.
You see, she just created like a Tolkien level pseudo-Christian mythology around Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. If this isn't at least a low-level burgeoning, it's a budding mental illness, right? This is a low-level developing mental illness, bro. No, keep it 100. Listen. They are really look. What have we learned today so far? What did we learn today? Black women want white men to yearn for them. All right, you have to say it with full enunciation, because that's the feeling that the white man gives them. That black women want white men to yearn for them. Black women think that the white man's dick and yearning equates to healing the world. And the white man going home to his white woman in marriage is effectively racism. It may be segregation, in fact. I posed that idea, but I don't know if we can really confirm it yet. But I'm starting to think that if a white man doesn't sleep with a black woman, that is effectively segregation. And also, you can be baptized in the waters of Becky's vagina. Like, keep it 100. I hope that was a pretty solid synopsis of what we've learned so far today. Yearning, the white man's dick can heal the world. Not letting the white man not letting black women sit on his dick is neo-segregation. The white man going back home is racism. And Becky's baptismal coochie. We're learning a lot, bro. I don't know if you know this, but like my shows are educational and informational. All right, it's a twofer out this bitch. This is back right here. This is back when Travis first dumped Kayla. When he first got rid of Kayla, they was already hoes mad, and now they're apoplectic.
Travis Kelce dated Kayla Nicole. They were together. So what the fuck is going on with him and Taylor Swift? How do you go? What? Travis Kelce dated Kayla Nicole.
If Travis Kelce ends up making Taylor Swift his girlfriend, I am going to be so fucking disappointed. Not surprised, just disappointed. But he already fumbled with Kayla. So, I mean, from here, we always know what ends up happening. he gonna marry a white girl and move on with his life. Still in the culture, but don't ever really want to be a part of it. If Travis Kelce ends up making Taylor Swift his girlfriend, I am going to be so fucking disappointed. Not
For you to go from Kayla Nicole to Taylor Swift, you never liked black women to begin with. You were just satisfying some kind of weird fetish. Now you are done and back on your actual type. Somebody remind Travis Kelce that he is for black women. Bro, the comments. Oh my God, I love the comment section. Travis Kelce went from one of the baddest black women to Taylor Swift. If Travis Kelce is actually dating Taylor Swift, then I'm going to assume that he dated a black woman for clout. It's supposed to be once you go black, you never go back. Travis Kelce lost the recipe. Damn. They don't realize that that really applies to the women. That's a rule for the women. Doesn't really work like that for the men. Delusion, though. The delusion of it all.
Lying if I didn't say his whole everything changed, his whole style since he dated Kayla. But it seems like his whole demeanor has changed. He lost his culture.
I was not expecting this to go this far. Like, you're really getting married to Taylor? Yeah, like, I don't know. He done lost the swag. He lost the touch. Like, and he's a little chunky now. I don't like this.
He went from a dreamboat into a dork. He turned to a dork, didn't he? And Taylor Swift is loving it. She want him dorky as ever, baby.
Travis Kelce cosplayed being a wigger for years to get to his fetish. And when he got done with his fetish, he went back to the other side and morphed into a state trooper.
Somehow you switched up your persona and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift. Something is not sitting right with me and that man.
I would be lying if I didn't say his whole everything changed, his whole style since he dated Kayla. But it seems like his whole demeanor has changed. He lost his culture. Was not.
Travis Kelce proposing to Taylor Swift is a prime example of how Black women are constantly overlooked when it comes to commitment, longevity, proposals, weddings, and these men choosing us. Prior to Taylor Swift, Kelce dated Kayla, who was a Black woman, for over 6 years. And that wasn't enough time for him to realize he wanted to be with her, to build a legacy, to propose, to commit. But 2 years was enough. Now, somebody might argue me and say, well, maybe Taylor Swift was more his type. Maybe that may be true. But how is a girl not your type if you're with her for 6 years? If you ever been to a college graduation and you see the graduates, have you ever seen the young white women and how they have their rings already? 23, 24-year-old women already proposed to because
the bitterness. Can you see the bitterness coming out now? And you know what? This is exactly the conversation I was having with my daughter on her way to school.
how is a girl not your type if you're with her for 6 years? If you ever been to a college graduation and you see the graduates, have you ever seen the young white women and how they have their rings already? 23, 24-year-old women already proposed to because there's a plan. They have a plan in life that they know that they have to get married, start family, start legacy, and build up from there. When it comes to Black women, they just want to make us baby mamas and leave us, and they just want to never commit fully and not treat us the same as far as being chosen like other races. And the fact that women are really not in control of proposing, we're waiting for these men to give us what we deserve, but it just never comes. Therefore,
You got what you deserved. Have you considered that perhaps? Maybe, and this is like an unfortunate bitter pill to swallow as an individual, because, you know, we've all been told that we're all special snowflakes and other people are bad, you're good. What if we all right now at this very moment have exactly what we deserve? What if your life at this moment is a product of all that you've done, and so therefore you gotten exactly what you deserved?
The fact that women are really not in control of proposing, we're waiting for these men to give us what we deserve, but it just never comes. Therefore, we then have to leave. Therefore, that we create a broken family, a broken household, and it continues and continues until Black men start choosing us like other races choose their people, their women. Until Black men start choosing us, the narrative is never going to stop. The broken family dynamic is never going to stop, or Black women have to be chosen by other men, and that's not always a given either.
You know what? Shout out to the good Doc Thunder. I don't know if I've seen him in the chat today, but I'm stealing this slightly. It's time for a little bit of a TikTok theater.
Travis Kelce had to date Taylor Swift because dating a Black woman was only bringing down his marketability. Since dating Taylor Swift, his marketability, his profile, and endorsements significantly increased. Travis Kelce obviously has a type, but his type was not going to get him where he is now. In fact, I have no doubt that his people, his managers, or whoever is managing him has told him, hey, we want you to be the next Tom Brady, and dating Black women are not going to get you there. We need you.
Oh, Doc in surgery. All right. Well, we got to send some best wishes to Doc Thunder, man. Everybody got to send some positive energy, thoughts and prayers to Doc Thunder. All right. Say an Orthodox prayer for Doc Thunder, man. I want the prayers to go to the right guy.
You to market yourself as the most American football player that America has ever seen in a long time. And by doing that, you're going to date the most all-American pop culture icon that we can think of, and that's Taylor Swift. Continuing to date Black women was only going to devalue him and his career. Now that he's dating an American white woman with blonde hair who just so happens to be a pop culture icon, that has gotten him an unprecedented amount of endorsements and has increased his marketability significantly. The only other person that could have come close to that same level of success, bringing it to Travis Kelce's career, would have been Rihanna. But then again, Rihanna is still Black. It was a power move. And especially in this political climate, them being the all-American football player, dating an all-American, typical, conventionally attractive white girl, it just made sense.
Welcome to the show. Shout out to the Kuna Coons. I remember ring by spring celebrations in my neighborhood. However, as the sole participant while attending an HBCU, I was called insane for getting married so young. Well, not only did you get married, quote, young, but SKC, I already know there is a greater sin that you committed while marrying as well. That it wasn't even just getting married young. You know what you did, SKC. SKC, you know you have sinned and you need to actually atone and beg forgiveness. You know what you did. Your marriage is a sin against the gods of the community, and you will never be forgiven. Even if you atone, even if you were to dress in ashen cloth or whatever they say, sackcloth and ashes and all that, you will never be forgiven. So you know what? I say don't atone, but the gods are going to come after you anyway.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the Black woman is God, and
Black woman is God.
I say the Black woman is God.
The Black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
You know you sinned against the gods, SKC. By the laws of Keisha and the community, your marriage is in itself an abomination. That is why you were not popular in your marriage. That is the real reason why you were not popular getting married so young. Because you didn't marry you didn't marry the God.
A lot of people seem to not understand me.
Science proves that the Black woman is God. We're not just saying that.
And the Black and Latino woman, they manifested themselves out of dark matter energy.
All right.
I believe the black woman is God.
Black woman, God. I don't believe God, no man. I believe God, a black woman.
The black woman is God.
But my number one subject matter is the black woman is God. That's first and foremost.
Black woman is God.
The black woman is still God.
You're God, black woman.
The black woman is God. She is the creator. She is the sustainer. She is the provider. She is the first teacher of the children. She is everything to the black race.
But don't get it wrong. I am still a white man's whore.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think it's a little shady how Travis' look changed when he reverted back to dating white women. Cause what is going on? I just think it's funny how white women and white men, you know, they have a special approach about a look when they pursuing black partners. And then when they get back with their white partners, it's like, oh, what happened to your baby hairs, Amanda? Like, all of the snip snapping gotta stop. For real. The snip snapping gotta stop because how y'all know to I'm at a loss for words. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think it's a little shady how Travis.
This is for Kayla Nicole. I mean, I know all this going on against with Taylor and Travis. I'm an old woman, you know, I don't have anything against Taylor, but I'm just going to tell you this. Deep down, I think a lot of us are feeling like, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a serious bullet. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure the Swifties can come after me. Again, I'm too old. Nobody cares. I don't care. So come after me. Kayla, you're good. Move on with your life, then. You did a good job. This is for Kayla Nicole. I mean, I know all this.
Why did Travis Kelce date black women but marry a white woman? Travis Kelce is officially engaged to Taylor Swift. It is well known that a few years ago, Travis dated Kayla Nicole. Their relationship was on and off for several years, during which his style was completely different. He dressed more urban and seemed to enjoy the recognition he received in black spaces. Early on, Travis dated a contestant named Jamie Lee on a dating show called Catching Kelce. She was tall, blonde, blue-eyed, grew up on a farm, and came from the South. Travis said she was exactly the type of woman he dreamed of marrying one day. However, he ultimately did not choose her and instead picked Maya, a black woman, as the winner of the show. After the show ended, he dated Maya for a few months before they broke up. Later, he started dating Kayla Nicole. When Travis began pursuing Taylor, his aesthetic completely changed, becoming elegant, polished, and full of country club vibes. 2 years later, he got down on one knee and married a woman who perfectly fit the type he had once called his marriage type, a blonde, blue-eyed white woman who grew up on a farm. Do you think this is a coincidence, or was he just playing cosplay with black women? Why did Travis Kelce date?
Now, Reese, I saw you come in the chat earlier, and your first question is, what are you guys complaining about today? That's fine. That's a fair question. Now that you kind of got the gist of what's going on here, let me ask you this. How can this be black men's fault that black women are crashing out over a white man getting married to a white woman? Find a way to blame this on black men, please.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
And I'm just so disgusted and embarrassed for black people, black women in general, that they're really like mad at a white person just because he dated a black woman, is like mad that he went back to his race. And I really feel like it speaks to a deeper issue in the community where we feel like white validation is like the number one thing. Like,
No, Reese, the question is, why is this killing y'all so badly? What is it about y'all? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask the question because I know why. I'm not even gonna pretend to be all philosophical about the shit that I know for a fact.
A lot of people seem to not understand me.
We understand you. We get it. And we will never be Mr. Cartwright.
we worked for that. Like once you get white validation, there's nothing above that. Because the way some people are really like up in arms about this is really, I'm offended that black women are offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't believe that there's actually women out there that are sad and like going on 30, 60, 2-minute rants about Travis Kelce infiltrating the culture and how dare he lost his swag. How could you go to a white woman? And it's just like, listen, he's a white man. Why do we care what he's doing in his sex life? And like, why do y'all have an issue with it? But it speaks to the fact that a lot of black people in general have like this white like validation that they seek. You know, when we put on these European brands, like everybody's a victim of. A lot of niggas is a victim of. We wear these European brands and we feel like, all right, if I'm wearing Louis, Gucci, whatever the case may be, I'm popping, as opposed to, you know, wearing a local black brand. I've heard black people turn their nose up at Telfair, but then go spend $10,000 with fucking Dior. You know what I'm saying? When they both leather. One just says Dior, one sells Telfair, and then, you know, one's European and one's black. That's really the big difference. So it's really upsetting to me, and I'm just sad that there's actually black women that are just upset about that. What say you, Rich?
I think sneakily, more than anything, a lot of the beef got to do with just how much black women hate Taylor Swift. Black women have hated Taylor Swift for like at least 10 years, you feel me? Like in a row, all bodies. Black women have hated Taylor Swift ever since Taylor Swift beat Beyonce for the VMA and fucking whatever year. You know what I'm saying? They've always hated Taylor Swift. They always will hate Taylor Swift. And for him to go from Black Drink to Taylor Swift, this was really grinding getting them up in the, really stabbing them up in their jibs. If it was just like a random, like, pretty white bitch, I don't think there would be as much vitriol headed his way. The fact that it's like,
you don't think so?
Huh?
You don't think so?
Nah, I think if it was just like, say if it was like a Selena Gomez or Scarlett Jo, if he'd have popped out with Scarlett Johansson, would all the black women been as sick? I don't think so. I think part of it is they so-called he was the cracker for them. You feel me? White zaddy effect. I mean, they got the zaddy issue. The hate for Taylor Swift, son. I think black women just really despise Taylor Swift, son.
And I'm just so disgusted and embarrassed for black people.
Congratulations to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. They done got engaged, honey. About to get married, honey. Congratulations to them. But I need y'all to go over there and check on Shea Butter Twitter. Check on the Shade Room. Them comments and shambles, honey. Child, they thought a little twerking, a little booty was gonna keep a white man. Shit. Once he went black, he went right back and went flat, okay? Nah, y'all gotta go check on Kayla Nicole, because the last time those two made news, she wrote an essay. She wrote a dissertation for the internet. And we don't want to catch her sounding like this the next time we see her.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
Because you know that podcast run about to go crazy. But shout out to these.
Yep, we already starting right now. Shout out to the podcast run. Y'all out here looking crazy in these streets. Don't think you won't be talked about on these internet streets. That is the way it goes now. Shout out to the Kuna Coons with the 5-ball. First Sweeney, now Swift. Sisterhood down bad since the Kamala play failed. The age of the 92% is over. It is over big time, bro. It's all the way over. You niggas is on a sinking ship right now.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
I'm done. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Black women, come in here. Let's talk for 2 seconds. Stop. Don't you fucking scroll. Bring your ass in here so we can have this conversation real quick, okay? Y'all know I don't get up on here doing all this other crazy stuff, and I don't really be out here cussing and doing stuff like that, at least not on these people's net. But today, we have to have a little conversation real quick, okay? I'm scrolling, and lo and behold, on my feed comes across Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce engagement. Congratulations to you guys, okay? Kudos, okay? But I also seen a couple of feed with some of us, some Black women, talking about how, oh, he really doesn't like her. This is that and the third. And she's not pretty. She's just average. This is that and the third. Stop. 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 We should never be posting no stuff like that. We supposed to be above, like, y'all not above that stuff yet. Like, that's so kindergarten. That's elementary shit right there. Okay. Why are you calling this girl ugly? This girl is not, Taylor is not ugly. Stop it. She's just not your type, but she's not ugly. You have society saying this type of person is what's cute. Stop it. He finds her cute. He got her. She think he fine. Stop it. And then y'all had the nerves to be bringing Kayla Nicole into it. Y'all got the nerves to be saying, well, you know, Kayla's Black. He really likes Black. Is this and the third? You don't know what the hell them people relationship was like. Kayla is possibly happy going to, I don't like, why are you bringing her up into their shit? Like, it just is bothering me really bad that I see us doing it. Now, let me say this. It's like when I was younger, I liked it Dr. Pepper a lot when I was younger. I used to get a Dr. Pepper with a boiled egg, a pickle boiled egg. And guess what? When I got older, guess what?
What the fuck type of country
I started drinking Coca-Cola, okay? Because I felt like Coke tastes better now. Doesn't mean that I won't drink a Dr. Pepper. Doesn't mean that I don't like Dr. Pepper. My preference is a fucking Coke. You guys got to stop this. And I'm only talking to my community. Everybody else can talk to theirs. I'm talking to my people right now, okay? Stop. Y'all look stupid. Y'all look slow as fuck doing stuff like this. You making think pieces so people can come in there and start arguing and saying, well, this is that the third. Stop. 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 Y'all fly above this. You're supposed to be better than this mess right here. That's not our business. If the fuck he like her or not, that's not our fucking business. Our business is to lift one another up and keep that shit going on positivity, right? And to check each other like I'm doing y'all ass right now when we need to check each other. That's basically what it should be. Now, I have to say this about my Black men, okay? Because I be trying to figure out what the fuck wrong with y'all too.
Hold up. How do we get involved in this? No, bro. Wait a minute. How do we come up in this at all? Black men need not apply, bro. Why are we even in this shit, bro? You was doing good too. Now, hold up. I need to talk about these Black men.
How do it equivalent?
I'm stuck, bro. I can't believe she just made a hard left turn. That's like when you in traffic and you just sitting there and the police roll up and they in traffic next to you and everything cool and nobody doing shit, and then all of a sudden a nigga just turn and start looking at you. Just looking dead at you out the blue for no reason, just staring square at you. Like, bro, what I do? What you looking at me for? Like, what? Like, why are you talking about Black men right now?
What the fuck wrong with y'all too? Okay, y'all really out here. Oh, he. Oh, she didn't get chosen. Y'all making think pieces on Kayla too. Y'all sound slow as the fuck too. Okay, y'all really do. But I'm not saying all, but I see a lot of y'all up here. Yeah. She thought she was gonna get chose. Her Black, this and that. You sound dumb as fuck. I really need y'all to get it together too. Stop being a weak ass link. I need y'all to start standing up in the community. If you don't like what the situation happened, just scroll past it or something like.
What the fuck that guy? How did Black men do anything wrong, bro? What the hell?
I can't shut up. I wish I could. I really wish I could shut the fuck up, but I can't.
You just couldn't stop talking when you was right. You had to keep talking until you stumbled into some bullshit, bro. Fact, you sound even more mad at the men. Like, what could the Black men have possibly done at all in this scenario about anything? All we talking about y'all. That's all that's going on right here, is we talking about how y'all looking crazy. And she like, oh, you with these think pieces. Listen, Ken loves Barbie. I don't know why you tripping about that type of shit. We don't even need a think piece. It's really that simple. I've condensed it all into one simple idea. Ken loves Barbie. 1,000 pages. 1,000 words right there. Ken loves Barbie. That's all you need.
I'm not saying all, but I see a lot of y'all up here. Yeah, she thought she was gonna chose her black. This and that. You sound dumb as fuck. I really need y'all to get it together too. Stop being a weak ass link. I need y'all to start standing up in the community. If you don't like what the situation happened, just
what does standing up in the community have to do with a white man marrying a white woman? Why should I be standing up in the community behind that? You want me to go mentor your kids because Travis and Taylor getting married? You want me to teach your son how to go fishing? You want me to fly a kite with your baby girl? What do you want from me?
just scroll past it or something like that. But you out here deliberately bashing the girl because she didn't get a chance to marry. Hell, half of y'all been engaged. Y'all done engaged y'all girl from about 7 years and ain't planning on marrying her.
That's between them. Look, see, you got a lot of hurt inside of you. Look, Red Illusion says, black men really dropped the ball. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be yearning for a black woman right now. You see? Damn, Red. I didn't even know it was like that, Red. These niggas, man. I tell you, it's these niggas, bro. It's these niggas' fault. I swear to God, it's these niggas, man.
I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
Black men are the reason that white men are not yearning for a black woman right now. If it wasn't for you niggas, they would be healing the world with white dick and yearning.
Some of the women done been engaged for 10 years and ain't getting chosen. Come through. It just wasn't meant for them to be. That's all. We should just be saying congratulations to Travis and Taylor, and we need to leave Kayla out the conversation. Realistically, I need y'all to do better. I need y'all to step up in the community and do better. Post some shit about making money. Okay, how about that? Post some stuff about that.
What that got to do with Travis? Hold on. So Travis and Taylor getting married, and all of a sudden, you niggas need to make videos about making money. Bitch, there's a million videos out there like that. Them niggas got their whole wing. It's a whole wing of niggas on the internet, and that's all they do is talking about finance and crypto and flipping houses. They already exist. What do you want? What are you on about? Oh my God, the insanity. Can't even be mad at one thing consistently. You got to be mad at everybody in a 360-degree peripheral view.
Instead, y'all really out here boosting and talking about these people, talking about Taylor like a fucking dog and making a race war for no reason. But that's just it. If you don't like what I say, fuck you.
Black women want the race war. That's why I don't want to engage in a race war, because it's really black women who want it for their own petty emotional gains. They don't really know what it entails. They just want shit because, girls want things. I don't fault girls for wanting things, but girls just want things sometimes.
Now, because your man Travis Kelce went on national TV to look at the New York Times and be like, no, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
And to do it on February 1st, to throw me to the wolves like that was messed up, man.
Man said, do you know the racial makeup of an NFL team? Do you see who I associate with? You can't be out here attributing fades to me during Black History Month and thinking I'm not about to catch heat. What the fuck wrong with your people? And it's like,
you ain't talking about
So Taylor Swift, she was at the Arrowhead Stadium. She was there to see the Chiefs play on Sunday.
King. Don't act like you don't love your Snow King.
Just him. Honestly, just him. Like it was only him for. That's what I'm saying. I feel like black women have like set white men that we would like kind of try it a little bit with.
Oh, Travis Kelce's one of them?
Travis Kelce was one of them, and Justin Timberlake was one of them.
Really?
Yeah, I think we let Justin go after the Janet stuff. Though.
Are you supposed to be telling these black women secrets? I didn't know that.
We talk about
black women out here claiming white men as theirs. This white guys out here walking around just all happy and white. Had no idea they've been drafted by Keisha. Do you imagine one day you just get thrown into a black van? You wake up in Compton or some shit.
about this all the time on Twitter. You just are not there.
Yeah, I don't do Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also don't. Do you not hear black women either?
What?
Oh, okay.
I've never heard them talk about their lustful white men.
It's not a lust. It's just like if we had to go there and
Charlamagne, you never heard the lust for white men from black women? See, Charlamagne, you don't be listening. You just be doing Hollywood shit. You don't know what's really going on out here in these streets.
you know, not everybody wants to. These are people that we think are.
I hear a bunch of black women say, Lauren, speak for yourself.
Hold on.
I am so lonely.
No, there are a lot of black women that thought that Travis Kelce was very attractive.
Okay.
But this
Great Britain asked a good question. Who do black women want the most, thugs or white men? I think it's a 1-2 thing, thugs and then white men. Because generally, you know, they all get going by the immortal Pookie. But there are a handful of white guys that really they're up there competing with the general immortal Pookie.
told Taylor Swift thing. Can we turn?
Stop, or you make her cry. Won't y'all stop?
What?
Man?
No,
She
can we?
lost her white king. Come on, I'm sorry. I'm with you,
Whoa,
Lauren.
whoa.
I'm here for support.
Not, no,
Was
we
that
not
your
gonna
white
do that.
king, Lauren?
No, it was not.
Wow.
It was like a crush. We are y'all are not bringing this song back.
Go ahead, tell us about your Snow King. What
Oh
happened?
my God.
Your Snow King.
I feel like I gotta talk in a low voice for this. So, the 12-time Grammy-winning singer Taylor Swift showed up at this game.
Talking about this shit like it's a funeral.
And when she showed up at the game, y'all, it went from an NFL football game to a Swifties concert.
When it's cold
To who?
outside.
Everybody in
Not
the
to
world.
us. We were watching the game for the game.
yes.
I didn't give a damn about no Taylor Swift being there.
Do we have the audio of Patrick Mahomes? No, we don't. Okay, well, I can describe it.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
I don't even watch the reporters at the football games because there's nothing for me to. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh my God, Lauren.
So Patrick Mahomes they're talking about the game and he's asked if he felt under pressure because Taylor Swift was there and the Swifties are watching. And I'm like, what is
That's crazy.
happening
That's
right
because
now?
America is obsessed with celebrity. We have an unhealthy obsession with celebrity.
America and Travis Kelce, because he didn't.
Black women are obsessed with Travis Kelce, apparently. That's the real obsession going on today.
He broke your heart.
It wasn't that deep, but you know, if I ever had to go there, I thought that you know
He was going to be the one.
Imagine being Patrick Mahomes, one of the best players in the NFL.
And they actually about the
two-time
Swifties.
Super Bowl champion, MVP. You done put all this work in on the football field, and they're gonna ask you if your motivation was Taylor goddamn Swift.
He leaned in though. He said, "I wanted to get the ball to him just as much as the Swifties wanted me to." He know what's up.
They're called the Swifties?
Yes, you don't know about that. I'm not a part of them.
Black women got eternal beef with Swifties now, by the way. On some red and blue shit. Black women and the Swifties, y'all gotta keep them apart. Separate the Swifties from the black women. It's gonna be on site. I'm telling you. For at least the next until the wedding is over and done with, separate them.
Oh.
No, it's nothing wrong with the people that are though, but yeah, let's move on.
Why you didn't report on your Snow King?
You know what's interesting about this picture or these two pictures, Lasers? You say 2022 Travis doesn't seem that happy. 2022 Travis is black man happy. 2023 Travis is white man happy. This is the difference in the relationships. When I say I want the type of relationship that the white man gets automatically. I want to be white man happy.
King saying he'll break up with you if you don't let him hit after the third date.
That was in like 2016, right?
Date nobody who don't
Wasn't that
top
in like
him off.
2016 or
So
2018?
you got to top him off or he not going to date you.
People can't grow.
People can grow. All right.
People can grow.
Of course they can.
That is your rumor report. All
God.
right. Now, when we come back, Teslin Figaro will be joining us for
report on her
front page.
Snow King like that. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Oh
Lauren.
my God.
My God, man.
And then Usher will be joining us in a couple of minutes as well. So don't move. You okay?
Travis Kelce proposing to Taylor Swift is a prime example of how Black women are constantly overlooked when it comes to commitment, longevity, proposals, weddings, and these men choosing us.
Kayla is doing just fine. The only reason I knew that Travis Kelce was getting married is because of his ex. That girl is happy, beautiful, and flourishing without him. Please stop acting like she was desperate to have a ring. The CIA is whooping on the black community's ass.
Does Kayla even want marriage in that way though? Like we don't even know. Like, and here's the thing: I don't know that Black women actually want to be in a traditional marriage or any kind of marriage for that matter in the way that white women do. It's a cultural thing for white women still. Even with the numbers falling, it's still very much a part of white culture to be married and to go off and to live in a house and to have all your children together. Black women don't really have that cultural model locked in.
Right now, I swear to God, Ronald Reagan is looking up at us from the pits of hell, laughing hysterically. I want to leave behind the stereotypes that nobody sees Black women beautiful, that Black women do not have marriage options, and the fact that people don't even realize that 88% of Black men are married to actual Black women. If you didn't see this video, you don't want to see it. She's insinuating that there's something wrong with Kayla because Travis Kelce married a white woman. Trust me, Kayla ain't checking for this. And then she goes way off topic and starts talking about how people don't value to marry Black women like they want to marry white women, and somehow that's Black men. I don't know how she got to it's the Black guy's fault, it's Black men's fault. I don't know how they got in that conversation.
It's always our fault, bro.
And how white women follow the trend of ring by spring and X, Y, and Z. And if Black men married Black women that other races of men would find value in marrying Black women, it got crazy.
So if Black men married Black women more, other races of men would think Black women are valuable and therefore want to marry them as well. Creepy.
Bananas. It's crazy. The whole ring by spring thing is not pushed by white men or Black men. It's actually pushed by white women.
Kayla Nicole and Taylor Swift. Now, you know, Travis is a football player, and I don't understand why Kayla Nicole is upset. If she would have met a billionaire, you would have left his ass too. The man is making all of what, $50 million a year or so versus $1 billion. If she would have met somebody like a Jay-Z, her ass would have crossed over too. And he has to think about his life after football. And all he got to do is put a baby in that bitch. And so she's upset, the Black girlfriend, that he left her for a white woman. But not just any white woman, Taylor fucking Swift. I would have left Shaq for the bitch. Shaq would have been like, Tasha, you gay now? I am. Taylor needs me. And I'm going to be there for her, okay?
I mean, that is another thing too. People are leaving $1 billion off the table, which in the grand scheme of things, you know, I love, but I'm not that good at it. And so I could never leave $1 billion off the table. You know, for $1 billion, I would be an expert at love. I would be going to night school, taking classes. I would be up during the day as an intern studying to be a professional at love. For $1 billion, oh my God, do you understand how much motivation you get with $1 billion? Like my body would actually start to feel different. Like the atoms in my body would rotate at a higher degree. Like I, you know how in that movie Limitless, the dude took that pill and all of a sudden he can see moves in mathematics that he could never see before. That's the motivation that $1 billion on the table would give you. Like that would be like the Limitless pill. I would be out here flying. All right. $1 billion and baptismal pussy. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going. I don't even know what Black girls look like anymore.
And if you love me, you will accept me and us. Because I want your happiness as much as I want mine. I'm going to do what I got to do for Taylor. Okay? I'm going to be the bad wench. Be $1 billion? Yes. Now, Kayla Nicole, the Black girlfriend, is not happy about the way he just up and left her. And she feels utterly disrespected. In this video here, I just couldn't believe that she had the audacity to make it. Now I'm trying to figure out who's it for. Go ahead.
SKC says, Hood, you're missing something. The black woman, white man fantasy books said that the billionaire, millionaire white men are supposed to leave legacy to be with Keisha. Yeah, that's what the book said, right? That's what the books told them. But this is really, here's some of the gossip. I'm gonna run something back for y'all. Let me run back some of this tea, because this is why we are blaming black men. Because black men have allegedly betrayed their fantasy.
Travis Kelce's PR managers allegedly claimed that they basically wanted to turn him into a household name, into a billionaire. And so both of those PR managers allegedly are black men. So you have black men to thank for the fact that he had to break up with his black girlfriend. You have black men to thank because they pushed and perpetuated this narrative that you cannot advance in life and reach the next level if you have a black woman on your arm. You have two black men to thank for the fact that his ex-girlfriend had to accept probably one of the harshest truths there is, and that is a white man will always go back to his racist roots. Whether it's for a check, whether it's for fame, which he already had both, um, it's so easy to convince him to go back to his racist roots. So much that he sat back and said and did nothing when his fans and Taylor Swift fans were so racist and vile towards her. And I want y'all to remember that it's two black men who caused her that pain. I need y'all to keep that in mind. It's two black men who encouraged Travis Kelce to put a black woman through such unimaginable pain. Having to accept that the man she thought she knew never existed. He was always racist. It's not hard to radicalize white people and turn them into racists. Um, even if all you're offering them are the things that they already had, like money and fame.
There you go.
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
I would not be surprised if Travis Kelce gets engaged with Taylor Swift very soon. And I was right, because my theory doesn't fail. For those who were following along, I made a video called The 5 Types of White Men That Date Black Women, and people in my comments had all said that Travis Kelce was type number 1. If you want the context or want to know the 5 types, I'm going to pin it in my profile. Type number 1, Travis Kelce. I predicted just last week when I posted that video that they're going to get engaged very soon. And just like my theory says, there are certain types of men that will date specific types of women over and over again, but when he is ready to settle down and get married, he's going to go to where he believes he belongs. So what did I do? I broke down type number 1 using Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift as a perfect analysis, because it defines exactly what I was saying when it comes to type number 1, types of white guys. And my think pieces and using them as an example for this one is to give you a lesson. For women of color who date with intention, that despite the fact that all his exes look like you have to be able to determine if he's going to marry a you. Not saying it's wrong, not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying that as a woman, you have to protect yourself, and you should be able to determine that early on so that you don't waste your time. And I don't know why my video had triggered a bunch of Swifties.
You know, Sugar Bum, you kind of make this so easy, because you keep pointing out how nobody here is on Travis's level. How many of the women commenting, making videos, and feeling some type of way are on Taylor Swift's level? Or even Kayla, the black girl's level? Since you know so much about levels and shit, how many people are on her level? Since it's all about levels, and it's levels to this shit, Sugar Bum. I mean, just acknowledge that you're a part of the bitterness. There's a place for you here too. We have a chair for bitter bitches. It's all velvety and shit.
Because I said nothing of malice in my video, they really show their true colors. A lot of them were racist. But I have to remember that critical thinking and deep conversations it can translate to some people. But I leave those comments because I'm not being gaslighted when I say that when women who look like me talk about certain topics that affect us, other people feel triggered, offended, and feel the need to attack us. Plus, congrats to the engaged couple.
Yet again, another black woman who inserts herself into white people's business. But if it was the roles were reversed, y'all would be all up in the comments talking about why can't y'all just mind y'all business? Why can't y'all just leave us alone? This, that, and the third. I don't know why when it comes to a person like Travis.
Reese, you got to cheer for fat niggas? That's dope. Shut the fuck up. It's fat nigga season.
Kelsey, who has dated black women. A lot of you black women are still upset the fact that he didn't marry Kayla. Let's just be all the way 100 about it. And I don't know why y'all are so upset as if you know this woman, right? You'll have no idea behind closed doors if she was not a good woman to that man whatsoever, no matter what you think, this, that, and the third. Regardless if she came on social media and said what she said or whatever the case may be, people talk about all types of shit on social media behind closed doors, completely different person. At the end of the day, whether you're a celebrity or not a celebrity, I always tell people, mind their fucking business, right? You do not know these people, right? I get it. Content is content. But y'all talking about a celebrity, especially black women talking about a white fucking celebrity couple, that looks weird. That looks weird. You look like you're shady. You look like you're upset because of the fact that he didn't end up with a black woman that allowed.
That's all we saying, sugar. It looks weird. You look weird. Y'all as a group look weird. That's all we trying to say, man. There's nothing we as black men or any men can do about it. Black men can't fix y'all. Despite what you think about white men and their healing powers, white men can't fix y'all either. Y'all got to fix y'all.
A lot of you black women want it so damn bad. Regardless if he only dated black women at the time because that's exactly what he was attracted to, and then at this time he married a white woman, let him do what the fuck he wants to do. These are the type of men that aren't checking for women like you, and that's what's upset. That's what's upsetting y'all on some real shit. I don't give a fuck about Travis Kelce. I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck about the next white man who dates black women and ended up with a white woman or whatever the case may be. I don't give a fuck about none of that because none of those people are doing nothing for me, right?
When you think about all of your white exes, sugar bum, just remember, I want these words to soothe you. I don't want these words to scar you or to scald you at all. I want these words to soothe you. When you think about your white ex-boyfriends and the relationships that you used to have, just remember, Ken loves Barbie. I know. Listen, her looks are basic, right? I know. Her looks are basic. And you are a fabulous, beautiful, strong, independent, high achieving, high earning, secure black woman. And Ken loves Barbie. You are the melanated goddess. You are the first organism. You are the sustainer. You are the alpha and the omega. You are the ebonic universe. Yet and still, Ken loves Barbie.
Hey, they ain't paying my bills. They ain't wiping my ass. Why the fuck do I care who they dated, who they get married to, who they got pregnant by, who they knocked up, whatever the case may be, right? As a black woman, you have other shit to be worried about. You should be talking about more so other black women in our community to be better black women instead of worrying about what the fuck a white woman and a white man is doing and this, that, and the third, just because he used to date.
And you know what? I want us to stop this pandering. There is no such thing as a black Barbie. That bitch named Stacy, she's from Long Beach. She went to college and got her nursing degree, and now she's hanging out with Barbie on the beach. There is no such thing as a black Barbie. And Ken doesn't love Malibu Stacy either. You ain't never see Ken in the car with Malibu Stacy. Show me one commercial with Ken in the car with Malibu Stacy. I need to know what time and what point in your life have you ever seen Ken in the car with Malibu Stacy, bro? Barbie can never be black. That's just a thing. I swear to God, they do that shit for y'all little petty egos, bro. Barbie is not a black woman. Look. It's on their website. She's black, God damn it. I swear. They have rights. They All right. So fucking what, man? So fucking what if they wrote some words on their website to make you feel better as an insecure black girl doing the baby doll test? All right. Barbie is a tall, blonde, Nordic white woman. Does Barbie even sound like a black girl's name?
Hey, black women, we got to do better. We got to do better.
Now let me go to Shea Butter Twitter, man, just so I can give y'all stuff too, man. Goddamn, bro. So y'all don't come after me. I gave both perspectives, my nigga. Shit. All right, so bro, I don't care what nobody say, bro. You flopped, bro. You flopped. This woman is superbly better than Taylor Swift, bro. See, a lot of y'all like to say stuff.
Oh, we finally found one of them niggas. I knew these niggas was out here mad at Travis because it's always a handful of niggas, bro. I swear to God, it's always a handful of niggas caught up in this shit too. Niggas ain't perfect. Niggas be out here doing all kind of whole shit too.
I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
Like, oh no, she probably was mean. She probably was low down and deceitful. Like, bro, that's what comes with bad women, bro. That's what comes with bad women, bro. If you can't handle a bad B, then okay, go with Taylor Swift, who's a 4-5.
Nigga playing the sad piano music. This video 4 minutes long too. The nigga got the sad piano music up. Like, damn, bro, you supposed to go with the bad black woman. It don't even matter if she's really a bitch behind closed doors. It don't even matter if she busts the windows out your car, bro. That's what come with having a bad black woman, bro. This nigga crazy, bro. These niggas is amazing individuals, man. This is... Never let your guard down, bro.
6, you know what I'm saying? Who not bad at all. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, you know you not finna get hard looking at no Taylor Swift, bro. Your meat really get up to Taylor Swift? Let's be real, bro. It's not, bro.
Yo, he really a dick police lieutenant. This nigga really like a captain or something. He got the white shirt on. You know how when you call a nigga, you tell a nigga to bring out his superior and to be a nigga with the white shirt? This nigga is the dick police captain, bro. Out here with his white shirt and all his badge and shit. He got all the decorations on his badge and shit. Nigga got dick police awards and shit. A nigga was going above and beyond the line of duty of dick policing. Nigga be jumping out of windows and moving cars and shit. Yo, this nigga like Jackie Chan, bro. He like the Jackie Chan of the dick police, bro. Nigga super cop out this motherfucker right now. God damn, I ain't never seen this nigga is an aggressive dick police, bro.
Swift, bro. Your meat really get up to Taylor Swift? Let's be real, bro. It's not, bro. If it is, you never like black women, bro. You never like them, bro. You gotta pay attention to. We gotta stop letting these white men just think they can come mess with us and toss us to the side. Like, no, bro. You know, like, if you gonna leave this woman, go to a Lori Harvey. You know what I'm saying? I'll understand that. You know what I'm saying, chat?
Nah,
if you gonna do this, go to a Lori Harvey.
That nigga said you betrayed us, bro. You could at least got a mixed bitch or something. I mean, you ain't just have to go all the way white. You could at least got a chick that was like half black. You could have eased into it. You know what I mean? You could have softened the blow a little bit. Like, what is wrong with these niggas, man? God, yo, the internet. I love the internet, bro. sometimes don't you just like stand in amazement that we're all here together in this moment?
Don't go to this to Taylor Swift. If you go from this to Taylor Swift, you really never like black women, bro. You never did, bro. I could tell, but you don't just make a dramatic shift like that, bro. This is a city girl right here, a Miami city girl right here.
Oh, nah, listen, AR, nigga. He says, I see y'all crying and whining more today. Bro, the crying and whining is at astronomical levels. Like, we are approaching meltdown levels, bro. We're going to have to dump this reactor into the ocean if they don't stop crying, bro. The way these women have been crying over Kelsey and Travis, over Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey. And then now we finally found a dude out here crying over, oh, bro. The whole show has been just
emotional damage. You want some therapy?
You went to a small town white girl, like that's crazy. A small town white girl, that's crazy, bro. You just wanted to get this off.
Reese, we know that's a boy. We don't believe in multiple genders, Reese. We know that's a boy. That's why he's worse than the rest of the girls. We finally found one. And you know what? Let me double down on that statement, Reese. Just to, because I'm talking to you. You know, I see you. I see you. You're a black woman. You strong and independent too, right? He is worse than all other women, Reese. He is him because he is a boy. His behavior is actually worse than all of the girls. See, the girls are still girls. Girls crash out all the time. He is a boy. That makes it even worse. This is double bad. Maybe even triple.
You just wanted to get these rocks off right here, bro. You manipulated this woman right here, bro. You
Not manipulated. Not manipulated. Oh shit. Oh shit! I thought white dick healed the world. Now it's manipulated. I'm confused, man. I'm confused. One bitch talking about, you know, the white man is healing. This nigga up here saying he manipulating. I don't know what's going on no more.
You a fully deceitful man, bro. To sit here and get with this woman knowing you didn't plan on marrying her. You didn't plan on that. See, and if she was crazy with you, that's why, bro. If she was crazy with you, like people want to say she probably was crazy and he made her that way, bro. Because she knew this man didn't like her for real. Look.
He made her crazy because she knew he didn't like her. Yes, she stayed and he stayed, but he made her crazy because she knew he didn't like her. Fantastical. Really, there's no other word for this beyond fantastical.
Nigga, please.
Serious.
Look what she went to. Look what she left him for. Look what he left her for. He didn't leave her for another bad black woman. He left her for the total opposite. The whole time they were sleeping together, she felt the energy. This man don't like me. I'm just his little rag, his little cum rag. That's why she was crazy with him. That's why she was manipulated. That's why she was deceitful. That's why she was making him spend all type of money on her.
Now look at him making up a whole relationship in his mind. He literally host-splaining. This is how you get framed by a lieutenant of the dick police. The nigga will host-splain a whole scenario and say you guilty. And now they're going to come to execute you. The dick police are a crazy terroristic group. You got to watch out for them niggas.
Because she like, I need to get as much out of this motherfucker as possible because he don't like me for real. And she knew he didn't. Look what he left her for. He proved her point. So all of y'all people out there who get to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get to, bruh, I know y'all ain't had no bad beat. Bro, your bad beat can sense when you playing, when you ain't really in it for her. You just in it for the vagina, bro. You not really in it for her. You not in it for the long run. They can sense that, bro. They can sense that, and that will make them crazy. But they still like you, though. Women like living in delusion. You feel what I'm saying?
Somehow women like living in delusion, but yet and still, it's all your fault. No matter how much we can all acknowledge they like living in delusion, somehow it's your fault, though. And I'm going to explain to you, despite her delusions, how it's in fact her delusion is your fault. Matter of fact,
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
She know you. He ain't like her, bro. Man's cut his mustache off. Bro, he cut his mustache off, bro. That mean he don't even want no black, bro. Ain't no black woman ever messing with him looking like that, bro. Ever, bro. Ain't no black woman messing with him looking like that, gang. I'ma keep it a buck with you, bro. I can't believe he gave this voluptuous black woman up for. Oh my God, boy. Oh my God. This is crazy, Chad. I'ma keep it a buck with you. Oh my God. Bro, I wonder who y'all be in the chat be watching me. Y'all perspective. Man, let me go to Shea Butter Twitter, man.
But I never slipped.
Congratulations to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce on their engagement. Much love and success in a long marriage, hopefully. But I'm going to attack what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to congratulate Taylor Swift while condemning Travis Kelce. That man does not have to explain while he's dated nothing but women of color and black women and ended up engaged to a white woman. He doesn't have to explain that. The problem is y'all are so quick, like I always say on this app, y'all are so bad on condemning black men and thinking white men are going to.
Why are some black women upset about Christian Juszczyk licensing deal with the NFL? Christian Juszczyk is a Bay Area.
Never mind.
Listen up. These are Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriends.
Mark my words, I would not be surprised if Travis.
Listen.
There's a common trend.
Mahogany.
There's something weird about TikTok too. It starts to like not play in order after you get down the list a little bit. Like I'm clicking on this video and some
Listen up. These are Travis Kelce.
There's a
Mahogany.
There's a common trend that happens in Hollywood where
Mahogany. He looks like the type.
Why are some black women?
So seeing this, like all the rhetoric behind this, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged has once again showed me that women, you are correct. It also shows me that while women complain about the patriarchy a lot, women also very much participate in and perpetuate the patriarchy a lot. Let me explain. So looking at the rhetoric behind the love story, just in general, right? People are saying that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are in love and they love each other and it's such a beautiful love story and whatever. And I'm a DJ, so I'm an entertainer. So I love to see people happy. So people being happy, that's what I've based my life work on. But what I've noticed is people will say, like I've seen women say, yeah, Travis Kelce pursued her because he cared about her and she's nice and that's how you should do. You should pursue women and blah, 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 and all this, right? And you get on this app and men oftentimes like to say, well, what if the shoe was on the other foot? Okay, well, let's put the shoe on the other foot. Let's say the man was a billionaire and the woman pursued him. There is no person on this planet that would actually think she actually cared about him. There is no one that would see a woman pursue a billionaire and actually think that she actually cares about it. This is one of the first times we've seen a man do it. So if a man does it, we're like, yeah, he cares about it. They're in love. But if it's a woman doing it, we look at her like she's 1,000,000% a gold digger. And it's like, why is it that we look at a woman and know that a woman can be a gold digger, but a man can't?
He just called Travis Kelce a gold digger. That's weird. I was wondering where he was going with that shit. I don't know if I completely disagree. I mean, he's obviously, getting something out of it, but I doubt if he's gonna get the type
This
of deal
message
Chick
is
typically
for
get. But
Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce only blink 3 times if you need help. Because, I mean, congratulations, but I was not expecting this to go this far. Like, you're really getting married to Taylor? Yeah, like, I don't know. He done lost the swag. He lost the touch. Like, and he's a little chunky now. I don't like this. This message is for Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce only blink 3 times.
I was today years old when I realized I don't know what Travis Kelce looks like shirtless.
There really aren't any on the internet, but younger him, wow.
TikTok is so corny with that shit.
After Taylor Swift's engagement, someone needs to check on Kayla Nicole. And not for the reasons you guys think. I think it's truly one of the most heartbreaking and shattering things to see the guy you dated for many years expecting marriage out of, to within like a less than a couple years of dating, marry and like engage that woman. That would break me into a million pieces. And I know she's moved on, she's beautiful, she's successful, and I know she has a life outside of her own. But the Swiftie fandom is so insane. You know they're going crazy on Twitter with the fact that Taylor Swift's engaged to Travis Kelce and Taylor never got the ring. Excuse me, I have paint all over my hands. But that cannot be easy. And I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how moved on you are. Especially if you wanted marriage out of a relationship and it ended for that very reason. That would hurt me so much. She's so beautiful.
They're all experiencing secondhand trauma. And we say these women aren't empathetic. Look at that. Look at that. They're all experiencing secondhand trauma right now.
Both of these people are beautiful women, and I just feel so for Kayla, and I feel so happy for Taylor at the same time. Oh my God. After Taylor Swift's engagement, someone needs to check on Kayla.
I'm not seeking out Travis Kelce content. I just hear him.
Travis Kelce? What
Oh my
is the
God.
beef?
I'm not seeking.
So Travis Kelce.
Mark my word.
So Travis Kelce, before he started dating Taylor Swift, looked like this. When he was with his ex, Kayla, this was very much his vibe. I just find it interesting that we point this out a lot in girls, but it's not as easy to spot in men, or maybe people just don't notice it as much. But men shapeshift too. Just like when Kylie Jenner was dating black guys, she'd present herself a certain way. When Travis was dating black girls, he would very much do the same. I just find it fascinating because no matter what race of guy I'm dating, I'm dressing like myself. The chain, the haircut, the beard.
It's like they missed their wigger. They liked him better as a black white man.
The stance either. I don't think anyone realized he was actually doing this until he got with Taylor, and it went from this to this. And we can actually track this transition. This was Travis in April 2023. This was him in June 2023, the last iteration of the previous Travis vibe. He and Taylor start dating a month later in July 2023. We see he starts growing his hair out.
It's like black women are saying we had a perfectly good white man and you Becky's ruined him.
No more black boy barbershop shape up. We see a mustache, very 1970s police officer vibes. We see him in checks, stripes.
Like they literally start calling him police now, bro. They literally start thinking of him as the police. You see what I mean? The psychology of it all is actually weird and kind of dark.
Mark my words, I would not be surprised if Travis Kelce gets engaged with Taylor Swift very soon.
And I was right. Pika's May
theory doesn't fail. For those who weren't following along, I made a video called The 5 Types of White Men That Date Black Women, and people in my comments had all said that Travis Kelce was type number 1. If you want the context or want to know the 5 types, I'm going to pin it in my profile. Type number 1,
Hey,
Travis
Reese, are you
Kelce.
still
I
alive in the
predicted
chat?
just last week when I posted that video that they're going to get engaged very soon. And just like my theory says, there are certain types of men that will date specific types of women over and over again, but when he is ready to settle down and get married, he's going to go to where he believes he belongs. So what did I do? I broke down type number 1 using Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift as a perfect analysis. Because
You see, they have done field research, anthropological study on the types of white men who will even bother to touch a black woman. They were like, ooh, we need to write this down. We got to take notes. Got to figure out how to replicate these results.
it defines exactly what I was saying when it comes to type number 1, types of white guys. And my think pieces and using them as an example for this one is to give you a lesson for women of color who date with intention that despite the fact that all his exes looked like you have to be able to determine if he's going to marry a you. Not saying it's wrong, not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying that as a woman, you have to protect yourself and you should be able to determine that early on so that you don't waste your time. And I don't know why my video had triggered a bunch of Swifties because I said nothing of malice in my video. They really show their true colors. A lot of them were racist. But I have to remember that critical thinking and deep conversations it can't translate to some people. But I leave those comments because I'm not being gaslighted when I say that when women who look like me talk about certain topics that affect us, other people feel triggered, offended, and feel the need to attack us. But nonetheless, congrats to the engaged couple.
Mark my words, I would not be surprised if Travis Kelce gets engaged with Taylor Swift.
Listen up.
There's a common trend.
Mahogany.
What?
Bitch, I said what I said. I read them. This box better than the box he was.
Page 6 just released an article about Travis Kelce's dating history. Now, I don't know much about algebra, but 1 + 1 is not you. One of these things are not like the other. It's giving PR relationship, big time, huge PR relationship. It's giving there's a contract involved, a work obligation, if you will. First up, we have Maya Minberry. Her and Travis were only together for a few months after she won his heart on Travis's dating reality show. This was an extremely awkward dating show that Travis Kelce had on E! Then we have Kayla Nicole, who he dated on and off for 5 years. The two met on Instagram when Travis slid into her DM. And honestly, with Kayla, Travis never looked better. This was peak Travis Kelce. Now, obviously, he's going through some type of metamorphosis, and we haven't seen him look this good in a minute. But for those of us that were there, we remember. After his relationship with Kayla was finally over, he was later linked with Zuri Hall, who is a correspondent for Access Hollywood. I'm not sure they were ever official. Neither one of them has ever publicly claimed each other, but she was spotted at a Kansas City Chiefs game sitting in Travis's friends and family suite. Seems like that's part of his game. And then finally, we get to Taylor Swift. And before Sunday, we were all under the impression that they may or may not have been hanging out. Most of us didn't even believe this was even happening. But Miss Swift popped up at the Kansas City Chiefs game. Yep, sitting in Travis Kelce's friends and family suite. So has Travis's taste in women changed? Or were the terms and conditions of his new situation just too good not to pass up?
Fascinating how they study the white man. Let me read some of these super chats I've been missing. Great Britain with the $2 super chat. Gentlemen, we are reliving the times of plaquage. What does that even mean? Oh, slave colonies. Never mind. The girls probably weren't doing as bad as they like to complain about. Sigma Jones with the $2 super chat. When in doubt, blame Jermaine. That's been the spirit of today's show.
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
And Great Britain with the $2. But Barack dated nothing but Becky's and married. Never mind. Listen, man. It only matters when a white man loves them.
When are people going to stop harassing Kayla Nicole? Like, I don't wish breakups on people unless they're in abusive dynamics, right? So I'm not wishing a breakup on this couple. But the only way that I can think of people finally leaving Kayla Nicole alone is if they break up and they move on to the next ex-girlfriend of another person that she ends up with. But if they don't break up and they get married and live happily ever after, is everybody going to just keep on harassing Kayla Nicole? Like, it's bizarre that people feel the need to continue to remind her how long she's been split from her ex, and it's not her that's making it the big deal. It's you guys in her comment section harassing her, sending her pictures of them all the time, and it's like, you guys are in her comment section talking about an engagement of her ex instead of celebrating the engagement as a fan in the comment section of the person that you're a fan of. It's just really crazy because every time something happens with her ex and his new partner and they are trending for some reason, guaranteed she's going to start trending too. And anything that she does, even if it's something that she's been doing and always been doing, they're going to read into it and wait for it to say, oh my God, she's hating on them, she's jealous of them, this is all about them. Meanwhile, she's just working out and looking good doing it. And this is the scary thing about fandoms, because anybody can be your fan and they have.
Listen, it's the girls crashing out.
Look under here, Listen, let's talk about it, because everyone on TikTok, everyone and their mama is talking about Taylor Swift and Kayla Nicole, and I don't understand why. Why are you?
It's an old one.
Okay, I'm finding out more information. There's more tea for the.
Travis Kelce has down.
I didn't know that was.
Everybody has something to say about it. But you know, there's one last thing I wanted to cover real quick before we get up out of here. Because Face Facts, let me just kind of lead into this here. Face Facts with the $4.99 super chat. Travis wants a family, not a child support case. Black women think white men are their escape from the results of their treachery. I want to share a video with you guys here. This is basically what was it called? Show me what your baby daddy looks like.
Disagree. And I'm going to show you. So coincidentally, it was like this trend going around on Facebook for women to drop pictures of their deadbeat baby daddies. And so let's just go through a couple of them and see if any of them gave active father. Let's just play a game, okay? So what about this gave active daddy? I just want to know. Like, and a lot of these men have multiple baby mamas. I'm talking 3+. Okay. What about this gave longevity, long-term relationship, marriage, commitment, active dad? What about this photo? Please tell me. Because us normal folks with brains, we can look at this photo and like, yeah, absolutely not. There's no way y'all looked at some of these pictures and some of these men and was like, yeah, he's going to make a great father for sure. There's no way. You will not lie to me. You will not lie to me. Absolutely not. Like, what gave active dad? Like, tell me. Like, to us normal folk, this is not a shocker. This is not a shocker. I just don't understand. What could these men have told you to make you assume that they were going to be present active dads? Because none of this give great father. Like, I don't understand. A lot of y'all were not manipulated. You weren't scammed. Y'all just messed around with losers unprotected and thought you were going to get an active dad somehow. Like, just look at the type of men you're sleeping with. Look at the quality of men you're sleeping with, and you thought you were going to get an active dad. I don't understand. What of these photos said, come have a baby with me because I'm going to be active father to them? I don't understand. Like, is the father in the room with us? Is active dad in the room with us? I don't see it. You will not lie to me and say these.
I'm going to start asking that question. Is the father in the room with you now?
Men manipulated and scammed you. Because I can look at them and say, yeah, no, probably not. Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. And mind you, these women posted the pictures of their baby daddies and stuff. So either y'all are completely blind and slow and you just sleep with anyone, Or maybe y'all just hope and pray that the scammers and drug dealers that y'all love will somehow commit to you.
Post your baby daddy, huh?
Not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. And mind you, these women posted the pictures of their baby daddies and stuff. So either y'all are completely blind and slow and you just sleep with anyone, or maybe y'all just hope and pray that the scammers and drug dealers that y'all love will somehow commit to you, because none of this gives active dad. Like, what could this man have told you to make you assume that he was going to be an active daddy? What could he have told you? Like, especially a lot of these men have more than 3 baby mamas. Why would you think you were the one? Why did you think that? Please tell me. I'm waiting. Now, some women do their due diligence. Some women do get manipulated. Some women do get dealt bad cards. But that's not a lot of you, okay? It's not. A lot of y'all don't lead with the idea that y'all are actually looking for an active father, a man that's going to actually be in the home. A lot of y'all lead with the idea that y'all are trying to get your rocks off. And because y'all are not leading, right, correctly, doing your due diligence, you get caught up in these situations, right, with deadbeat fathers like that. But a lot of us can see that in any scenario, this man would not have been an active dad in any scenario. So then you want us, the people, to believe that you were scammed, you were lied to. No, you did not do your due diligence. Yeah. So in this case, you did set yourself up for single parenthood, because why would you sleep with a man like that thinking you were going to get an active dad? Why did you think that? Why would you assume that? Especially a lot of these men have multiple kids they're not taking care of. What made you think you were the one? This is what we call delusion. Okay. And it's time we hold women accountable for it, right? Because in order for us to see change, we have to call out the BS. And if we're going to continue to ignore it and continue to coddle women, we will continue to see the same mistakes. We're going to see young girls continue to repeat the same mistakes, and we're not going to get anywhere. Stop sleeping with losers, expecting active dads, and stop blaming every man because you made piss poor decisions. Do better.
She exposed why girls like bad boys.
Why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
To keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother.
I would always pick guys that I think subconsciously I knew would disappoint me. And then when they did, I was almost like relieved, and I was like, I knew that was gonna happen anyway. It was almost like this bizarre, like I would choose people I knew were gonna be a problem.
Right.
Like, what is that?
This is great. Thank you so much for the disappointment.
I
I'll get over this soon.
I'm comfortable with this.
Yep.
I know how this goes. So this is what I'm
Absolutely.
comfortable with. So this is what I choose. I would always pick guys that I think subconsciously I knew would disappoint me. And then when they did, I was almost like relieved.
We listen and we don't judge. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. Hit that like button on your way out the door. Please do me a favor and drop $1 in the collection plate on your way out the door. We are going to wrap this one up, put this one in the bag for the day. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Let me just double check. Yeah, we got everything out the way. All right, we're done. We're done.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help Black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.